Hey friends, Kehana here. I'm gonna record yet another class for you right now. Thanks for joining me on this digital yoga journey. It's been fun, even though this is only my third class. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start in a seated position. Toes can be tucked or untucked here, whichever you prefer. We'll go ahead and rest the hands facing down on the thighs. Reach tall through the crown. Take a moment to check in with the breath. And on that note, let's take some cleansing breaths. Allow our breath to pull us back to our body. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In this practice today, I will invite you with each inhale to pull something good in. It can be as simple as pulling in fresh air into the body. And with each exhale, I encourage you to let something go. Let go of some tension that is no longer serving you. Really give yourself permission to fully utilize this practice with each breath, with each movement. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Maybe you feel your heartbeat here. Maybe you feel the energy that you have coursing through your veins. A couple more inhales through the nose, exhales through the mouth here. And when you feel ready, roll over the knees, plant the palms, meet in tabletop position. An inhale, drops the belly, lifts the gaze. Exhale, round through the back body for cat. Inhale, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale for cat. A couple more of those on your own. Inhale, come up for cow. Take some wiggles, extra movement. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Meet back in a neutral spine. Inhale, lifts the right arm and left leg. Exhale, round and tap. Just one, drop it down. Inhale, lift the left arm, right leg. Exhale, round and tap. Just one. Drop everything back down to meet the earth. Tuck the toes, send the hips high. Downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet here. Generous bend in the knees. Let the back of the head hang heavy. Inhale, shifts the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, brings you to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms circle up. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, crow pose, inversion. Step back to high plank. Take a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms circle up. Exhale, hands through heart center, coming all the way through to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, crow pose, inversion. Take it back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last Sunday. Inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, arms circle up, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, crow, flying crow. Maybe you take it to Ekapada, chin stand, handstand, shoot it back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float, top of the mat. Inhale, sit back, chair pose. Lighten the toes, round through the sacral area. Biceps come up to frame the ears, or shoulders can come to a cactus. Exhale, can you sink a little deeper? And inhale will bring you up onto the ball mounts of the feet. Hold here. Bring the hands to clasp at the lower back. Now switch your clasp so it's the awkward way. Still on the toes here. Exhale, drop the heels, forward fold with clasped hands. Send the hips up and high here. Really let the head hang heavy. Allow the hands to drop towards the earth. And gently release the grip down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. Crow pose, step back, inversion, high plank, hold here. Maybe you lift the right arm, maybe you lift the left leg. Just for a moment. Exhale, drop it down towards the earth. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chair pose. Arms come up to frame the ears, or arms can come to a cactus. Hands can also come to heart center if you're a little tender in the shoulders like me today. Round through the sacral area, pull up through the crown of the head. Start to distribute the weight into the right foot. Bring the left knee in towards the chest. Half staff. If the hands are at heart center or to a cactus, we'll straighten here. Exhale, we'll hinge forward. Warrior 3. Micro bend in the right knee. Left foot is active. Biceps frame the ears. Exhale, we'll bring the right hand down towards the earth. Left hand comes up towards the sky. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe you come up to your fingertips. Maybe you come up to one fingertip. Left hip is open, stacked on top of the right hip. Maybe you bring the gaze up. Exhale, left hand comes down to meet the earth. Half split. You can take some handstand hops here. Take an inversion. Or just hang out with me in half split. And exhale, brings the left foot down to meet the right. Forward fold. We'll slide the palms underneath the feet, use the toes to massage the wrists, elbows pull out wide. We're here just for a moment. Release the hands wherever they may be. Inhale brings you up to a halfway lift. Exhale, send the hips back, chair pose. Biceps frame the ears, cactus or hands at heart center. Lighten the toes, round through the sacrum. Sink the hips low. Exhale, can you sink a little deeper? Exhale, can you let something go? What repetitive thought isn't serving you? I encourage you to let that go now. Make this practice about you. We'll start to distribute our weight into the left foot. Bring the right knee in towards the chest. Half staff. Hold here just for a moment. Wherever the hands may be. Inhale, straighten through the arms. Exhale, hinge it forward. Warrior three. Micro bend in the left knee. Get the rib cage up and in. One line of energy from the right heel all the way to the fingertips. Can you bring the right leg a little bit higher? Exhale, left hand comes down to meet the earth. Right arm goes up towards the sky. Half moon on the left. Right hip stacks on top of left. Lighten the fingertips. Maybe you come up to one fingertip. Maybe you shift your gaze up towards your right hand. Inhale, reach for something good. What do you want to invite in today? Exhale, right hand comes down towards the earth. Half split. Handstand hops here, inversion, or maybe you just hang out with me in a half split. Exhale, pulls the head, the chest a little closer towards the leg, towards the earth. One last inhale. Can you reach the right leg a little taller? Exhale, right foot comes down to meet the left. Forward fold. We will step on the hands with our heels, gorilla pose. Take as much of a bend in the knees here as you need to rest the body on the legs. Really pull up and out through the hips. Let the head hang heavy. Exhale, release the grip wherever it may be. Inhale brings you up to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms. We're all going to play with crow pose here. You'll start to bring the knees to the back of the biceps. Bend through the elbows. Maybe you lift one foot. Maybe you lift another foot. Gaze is about a foot in front of the hands. And maybe you just swap off feet. So lift one foot, drop it, lift the other foot. If you're with me in crow, and this is pretty easy for you, maybe you try swapping the knees on and off the elbows. Whoops, not quite like that. You can take it into a flying crow if that's in your practice. On an exhale, we're all gonna shoot it back. Take a chaturanga. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, send it back. Inhale brings you to an up dog. Exhale brings you back to a down dog. 3 cleansing breaths here. In through the nose, let the tongue out of the mouth. Exhale. Lion's breath. In through the nose. Exhale. One more, in through the nose. Exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts. Open up through the left leg. Take some circles. I'm doing things kind of funky in this class just to change it up, keep us on our toes. Inhale, re-straighten through the left leg. Exhale, brings it down towards the earth. Inhale through the right leg. Exhale, open up with that hip. Take some circles. Do something that feels good. Inhale, re-straightens the right leg. Exhale, bring it down towards the earth. Inhale, shift to high plank. Hold here. Maybe extend the left arm. Maybe you extend the right leg. Exhale, release everything down towards the earth. Lower halfway, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Kind of some funky flows and variations today. Inhale, brings the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sink the hips back, chair pose. Round through the sacrum. Strong through the arms, whether they're in cactus or framing the ears. Or hands can be at heart center. Inhale brings you up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Exhale, drop the heels down towards the earth. Back to regular chair. We'll start to twist to our right, hook the left elbow on the right knee, setting up for side crow. You can stay here. You can open the arms. You can sink the hip towards the heel to prepare for side crow. If you're with me, you'll plant your palms on the earth. Start to lean into the hands, lift the feet off the ground. Maybe you straighten through the legs. Hold here. Bring it in as slowly as you came into it. Meet back in twisted chair. Bring the left in, left heel in towards the glute. Exhale, start to step the left foot back, meeting in a twisted lunge. Inhale, bring it up, high crescent lunge. Strong through both legs. Deep bend in the front knee, biceps frame the ears, or to a cactus. I keep offering shoulder variations today because mine hurt rather bad. So here we are. Exhale, hinge forward, power lunge. Start to distribute the weight into the right foot. Gently step the left foot up to meet the right. Chair, power lunge. Power chair, I guess, more so. Exhale, release everything down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, crow pose, inversion. Maybe you skip it and take a chaturanga. Maybe you skip the chaturanga and meet in downward facing dog. Three cleansing breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. What good are you breathing in today? What have you been inviting into your life? Focus on that now. Bring your attention back to your breath. Inhale, shifts the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, brings you to a halfway lift. Exhale, chair pose. Sink the hips back. Round through the sacrum. Reach tall through the crown of the head. Inhale brings you up onto the balls of the feet. Sink the hips even lower. Draw the navel in. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Exhale, drop the heels down towards the earth. Hands come to heart center. And exhale brings the right elbow to the left knee. Setting up for crow on the left side. You could stay here. You can open the arms. You can drop the glutes down towards the heels. If you're with me, plant the palms onto the earth. Start to shift the weight into the hands. Bend through the elbows. Side crow. Maybe you straighten through the legs. And whenever you're ready, bring it back through center. Maybe it falls apart, just like mine did. Bring the hands back. Oops, we're actually gonna stay here. Bring the right heel in towards the glute. Start to send the right leg back. Plant the ball mound of the foot onto the earth. Twisted lunge. Just for a moment here. And inhale brings the arms up. High crescent lunge. Sink deep into the front knee. Really strong back leg. Reach tall through all 10 fingers, no matter what variation you're in. Exhale, sink a little deeper. On an inhale, reach tall with the hands. Exhale, hinge forward. Power lunge. Start to distribute the weight into the left foot. Step the right leg to meet the left, ever so gently. Power chair. Sink the hips low. Exhale, can you sink a little bit deeper? And let it go. Forward fold. Take a forward fold of your choice here. Hands can slide on the back of the calves. They can grab big toes. They can slide under the heels, under the balls of the feet. Recenter here. Long inhales, longer exhales. And inhale rolls you up, one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last rise. Meet in equal standing pose, Samastiti. And inhale, we'll circle the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. We'll start to bend through the right knee, bring it in towards the body. Use the peace fingers to grab the right big toe. Hand can stay at half prayer, hand can come to the hip, arm can come out to a T. If you're a little sweaty like me, maybe you're losing the grip on the big toe here. Pull up and out through the crown of the head. Maybe you open the right leg out. Can you release the grip and hold the leg where it is? Strong hip flexors here. Draw the sole of the right foot into the left thigh. Hands will come back to heart center. Set up for tree pose. Hands can stay at heart center. You can grow your branches. You can bring your hands to reverse prayer. There's all kinds of fun arm variations in tree pose. Soften down the eyes if you'd like to test your balance. Maybe you gaze upwards for a moment. Wherever your branches may be, bringing the hands back through heart center. And exhale brings the right foot down to meet the left. Bend through the left knee. Peace fingers, grab the left big toe. Right hand can stay at heart center. Extend through the left leg. Right hand can come to hip. It could straighten out to the right. Really draw the left shoulder, left hip back. Strong through the right leg. Open up through the left leg here. Find your drishti, your single point of focus. Release the grip. Maybe the foot stays where it is, maybe it drops a little lower, and if it drops, maybe you try to bring it back up. Exhale brings the hands through heart center. Sole of the left foot meets the inside of the right thigh. You can also bring the inside of the foot to the ankle, the calf. Avoid the knee always in tree pose. Whatever variation you took with the hands and arms here, do so now. Grow your branches. Try to close down your eyes. Look upwards. Make it fun. Make it playful. The right thigh is actively pressing into the sole of the left foot. Glutes are engaged. Wherever your branches may be. Bringing them back through heart center. Pull something really fucking magnificent in right here. Exhale brings the left foot down to meet the right. Maybe you shake out the legs, wiggle a little bit. Maybe you dance. It's sunny here in Paradise Valley, even though it's like 10 degrees outside, and I'm stoked about the sun. Inhale, arms circle up. Exhale, forward fold, pull it all the way through. We're gonna set up for a crow pose, for an inversion here, whatever you'd like to take. Maybe you just enjoy this forward fold for a second. Set up for crow. Come up to a halfway lift just for a minute. Exhale, plant the palms. Come onto the ball mounts of the feet, bend through the knees. Bring the knees to meet the back of the biceps. Start to lean forward in the toes. Push the pressure into your hands. Lift the feet off the earth. Maybe it's one. Maybe it's two. Maybe you're just swapping them out here. Engaging with your lower abdomen. You can also do the knee swap thing like I was doing earlier to practice for fine crow. Really puff up through the back of the heart. Gaze is about a foot in front of the hands. Draw the heels in towards the glutes. And exhale, we'll shoot the feet back. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, shoot them back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just take a moment here, revisit your intention. This is a pretty high spice class off the bat. It's easy to get lost when we're panting and we're sweating and this and that. And these little down dogs and forward folds are just little resets for us, opportunities for us to check in with the breath, integrate our intention throughout our practice. And inhale, we'll bring the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float. We're gonna come all the way into the sit bones here. Inhale, come up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, hop, step, or float. Come onto a seat, boat pose. Toes are flexed back towards the shins. Strong through the core here. You can also straighten your legs for a little bit of a higher spice. Exhale, lower, low boat. Maybe you bring the arms overhead, shoulders are off the earth still. The sun is beating down in my face, it's great. And come up, high boat. Now everyone, let's play with straightening our legs here. Find our balance. Low boat, bring it down, arms come overhead. Inhale, bring it up, high boat. Everyone straighten through the legs. And come down, low boat, arms come overhead. Hold here, start rocking side to side. I don't know what these are called, but they really burn your abdomen. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Full body stretch. Let out a big sigh. Maybe you plant the feet to the wide edges of the mat. Windshield wiper the knees. Left and right, left and right. Massage the sacrum into the earth. We're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee. Lift the sole of the left foot off the earth. Bring the hands to clasp around the left thigh. Use the right elbow to push into the right knee. Reclined, figure 4. Are you tense in the jaw? What about behind the ears? If so, let it go. This time is for you to be present with yourself, with your body. We can't let the body be the mind. Start to slide the right foot towards the left, still over the left knee. Grip the outsides of both feet. Pull the feet in towards the body. You should feel this in the right glute. Actively pull the sacrum into the earth. Each exhale pulls the feet in a little closer towards the body. And release the grip. Windshield wiper the knees. Right to left, left to right. When you're ready, left ankle, right knee. Start to lift up through the right foot. Reclined figure 4. Hands will come to clasp on the back of the right thigh. Left elbow pushes into the left knee. All 10 toes are flexed back towards the shin. And release the grip. Start to slide the left leg over the right. Knees are still crossed. Bring the feet in towards the body. Hands grab the outside edges of the feet. Pull everything in here. Root the sacrum into the earth. Big glute stretch on the left. If there's anywhere the body might still be holding on, give yourself permission here to let go, to soften. On an exhale, release the grip. Maybe windshield wiper the knees, left and right, right to left. If there's any extra movement you feel you need here, do so now. Bear with me. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Maybe you kiss your knees, both of them. And on an exhale, release everything down towards the earth, Savasana. Feet splay out wide, walk the shoulders to stack underneath the heart space, palms face up towards the sky. And release. If you feel ready, start to deepen the breath. Take a full body stretch. And here, really give thanks to your body. Give thanks to your little toes, your feet, your ankles, your knees that carry so much every day. Your hips, your tummy, all of your organs. Up to the lungs, the heart space, the collarbones, from the glutes all the way up to the neck, through the arms, the jaw, the nose, third eye center, and the crown of the head. All of these parts of our body work in synergy with one another. And it's truly a phenomenon how we came to be the creatures that we are, and we are truly so blessed to be able to have these vessels and these minds that give us the opportunity to have choice if we want it to be a good day or a bad day, choice to see something as a lesson. Bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Here, feel the magnificence that you hold. On an exhale, roll onto either side of the body. Meet in fetal position just for a moment. Bicep comes under the head. And inhale, presses you up to a seated position. Thanks again for joining me in this weird digital age that we're in. But I really am so thankful for it because I get to practice with all of you wherever you may be. Bring the hands to heart center. Press the thumbs into the heart space. Feel your love. Use the fingers to blast the love out into the rest of your day. Namaste, my friends. Thanks so much.